Welcome everybody, this is Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we're going to try some FTL again. And we'll be talking about some fun stuff that's happening with the space station too while I'm at it. We're going to try the Torus ship again. Last time that I gave this a shot, we did really well with this. So we're going to try seeing how well this does. 4 more systems ionized at the same time. Okay. So we just need to defeat the enemy ship. So like we did last time, we're gonna air out our or vacuum out our airlocks here that we've got. We've got personally engine weapons. This looks good. Let's take a look here. Not gonna go to a dead end system, so we'll go here. You arrive in the system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. Let's help them out. Be a good neighbor. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay. Let me get my volume. Whoa. No wonder that was so loud. Okay, that's much better. Have my headset volume adjusted now. So we're not paused. We have our combat drone. We have the ion blaster. We'll set that on auto fire at the weapons. We'll see if we can get the 4 systems ionized at the same time. I doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Could probably destroy. Easy peasy. Get a couple of missiles for all the good that'll do. Contact. They respond. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright. I'd like to help you as you help me. Breach missiles. Yay, we like breach missiles. Okay. So we can switch between the two for now. We want more engine power. And so we can turn on our drone. Excellent. Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune is we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Okay. They're killing me for information? You guys could have just asked. Probably would have done something. Yeah, whatever. Some people just have to learn the hard way. You'd think they would know better than to mess with the capital ship here, but, you know, some people it just takes the hard way. That's okay, easy peasy. Oh, they're powering up their FTLs. I'm so scared. There we go. No problem at all. We got some fuel, some missile. Awesome. Distress beacon. Let's go help them out. So we love helping out people. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Let's try to help them. They respond, "Help, our shields are down and we won't last long." Well, guess we can try to use our shields. We'll be a good neighbor. You try your best, but one stray rock hits a key structure in their ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. You salvage what you can before leaving and try not to think about the lost crew. Well, it's too bad they didn't make it, but at least we got a little scrap. They're helping out a good cause. Let's try to hit the nebula. Nebula will slow down the fleet coming so we can get a little bit. This beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you'll find crew willing to fight on your ship here for a price. Let's see, what do we got? This is a mantis and a Agni, I think. Yeah, we'll take the mantis. We could use somebody for our shields. It wasn't that expensive. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of dangers and nebula before pushing his wares. We'll ignore it. Maybe we should have attacked it, but oh well. You feel naked without functioning sensors. You half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind a cloud at any moment, but none come. Well, I guess we kind of wasted our trip to the nebula, but that's okay. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet searching this section of the nebula for your ship. Ooh. Hello. Yeah. Oh, they have a drone too. Well, not for very long. Well, that was easy enough. Got ourselves a missile. Okay, that's not too terrible. Let's visit here and we can kind of work our way around if we need to. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive transmission from the pirates. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. No, we're gonna be the hero. Pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons on your ship. We will be the big hero because that's what big heroes do. Yeah, it didn't quite work, did it? That's okay. Fine, our previous offer is not generous enough. Let us improve it. We don't really need the missiles. I mean, it's not a bad offer, but we want to help out the other guy. $21 scrap, that's it? Yeah. Upon closer inspection, you realize the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Do we want to let them go as long as they delay the fleet? Yeah, why not? Oh, it's only one jump, but it probably wasn't worth it. That's okay. We'll make do. So we're going to circle around here. We can speed up if we need to. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. Well, this is such an empty and lonely and kind of creepy place. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used the local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield systems. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Okay. They don't even have shields. And I can ionize their weapons. So this should be okay. Oh, they just have ion weapons. Oh, that's not so bad. This will be fine. Whew. I had one time where they had shields and a drone when they did this, and it was horrible. I took so much damage that fight. One. They won't quite be there. I'll try this one out. You receive a transmission. Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. The rebels' weapons go hot. I have been neglecting to repair my ship. Bad me. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me. I'm gonna have everyone maintain battle stations, though. We don't really need our sensors right now. They're nice. Actually, we do want our sensors. Oy, the missiles. They're offering to give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. It's not enough. Sorry, rebels, but you kind of need to die. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 21 scrap. I don't know if that was worth it, but whatever. We will be fine and we will persevere. We'll just barely be out of it. But we can still visit this place. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they tried to shut down your engine. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational and you move into attack. Not great, but this will be okay. I think I'm gonna upgrade our shields after this, because it'll be helpful. And destroyed. We knew you could do it, brave soldiers. With the pirate ship destroyed, we gained some stuff. Little fuel, little scrap. Okay, let's upgrade our shields. There we go. That's better. You've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right spot for some ship repair. Let's heal 5. That sounds good. Thank you for your business. No refunds. Yeah, we would have paid a whole lot more for just a little tiny bit. Next sector. Well, this is an interesting path. I do want to end up here. I don't really like nebula sectors. It's uncharted too. If it was something like Slug, we might do it, but let's go right into the nebula, I guess. Oh no, this is an ion storm. Plasma storm. An automated rebel scout is stationed at the beacon, moves into attack. Okay. Well. I guess the combat drone's the way to go. Yeah, they've also turned down their shields. So Plasma Storm, we don't have as much energy, so we can only power a few of our systems. And they got their drone firing, but it's not doing any good. And now they're dead. 3 fuel, that's pretty good. Decent amount of scrap. Okay. Not bad. Let's go check out the distress beacon. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anybody's on board. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltron ship suddenly appears in the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. Oh no. Okay, let's power on everything. And this should be a very easy fight. We'll have to find a way to get more drone schematics somehow. Ooh, whoa. We'll have this guy. Wait. That's close enough to the vent. Let's just vent it out first. Venting out the oxygen is usually a bad idea, but we'll find a way to make this work. Let's get a little bit of air into there from some of the... Yeah, there we go. This will work. This will be good. So nice that we have an automated system because I don't even have to worry about that. Good work, my drone. Couple fuel, a missile. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill and seeing how you effectively dispatched the enemy ship. They offer what they can supply. Oh, good. So some more fuel, some more scrap. This isn't bad. And let's send everyone back. Now we have a nice and neat and tidy ship. Don't really want to go that far yet. So if I do, that's a dead end. I guess I could... Yeah, let's go here. We'll get to the distress beacon eventually, but they'll be fine. Nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planet defense system is looping its message. Quarantine level 5. Yeah, we'll be fine. To ignore that. Pity. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Ooh, that sounds promising. You find a small cache of supplies that were surely left for any loyal Federation ships in trouble. You take all that you need, leaving some for others to find. Well, that's not bad. We can dance around there. We'll go to this one, and then we'll go check out the distress. Beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station. Wow. No one hails your ship. Pity. It's your loss. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it were fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anybody's on board. Let's hail them. As you hail the ship, a slug ship jumps into the system. It was hunting the refugee ship for sport, and now they found you instead. Oh no. The slugs. Oh, okay. It's my favorite trick to do with the slug ship. I love the slug ships. They're so poorly designed. Notice that the oxygen chamber here is not connected to the rest of the ship. You destroy it, and everything else cannot get oxygen. So we can do this with one missile. And the rest of the time we'll ionize the weapons here, and the ship will be destroyed without us having to actually do anything, really. Our hull's damaged a little bit, which is not great, but that's okay. We're going to get a lot of scrap from the ship because it's still going to be intact. We have a hull. I was waiting for this to happen. So, yesterday, the International Space Station announced that they found a hole in the space station. And they actually found it on Wednesday evening, 2 nights ago, but they decided it wasn't that big of a deal, so they let the astronauts sleep. When they woke up, they went and searched the Russian compartment because they knew it was in the Russian compartment. They found a little hole in the Soyuz capsule, specifically in the orbital module, which means it's not the part that's going to actually return to Earth. So that was a good thing. It's not really required. In fact, if there's anywhere you were going to have a problem on the space station, that would be the spot to do it. Why can't I see the slug ship? That's weird. I didn't think I had the sensors upgraded. I don't. I don't understand why that worked, but okay. Oh, it's probably because I had somebody in there. Ah, I didn't know that worked. You have better sensors there. So anyways, they woke up, they found it. First thing they did is that one of the astronauts put his thumb on the hole to try to cover it up. Of course, that didn't really do any good. And the second thing they did is they put what's called Kapton tape. It's kind of space duct tape. It kind of looks like masking tape, but it's yellowy in color, and it has some good properties for use in space. Okay. So we got some fuel and such. Then they put some epoxy on it, along with some medical bandage, like which allowed it to kind of have a foundation, kind of like a grid that you would use if you're putting something like patching up a drywall in your house over the hole. Just on the inside. They didn't have to go to the outside at all, and it seems to be holding pressure. So they might do some external work, or they might just leave it alone until the Soyuz capsule returns in December. Anyways, the refugee ship claims the slugs have been hounding them since they left their homeworld. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively dispatched the enemy ship, they offer up some supplies. We got some fuel, drone parts, little scrap. Good. I don't know if that was the best call. We probably should have destroyed them outright. Although it was nice to get a little bit of extra scrap. Yeah, let's attack the ship. It has some storage here that we can take advantage of. Okay. And now back to our normal game. So they got no engine. They got no weapons. Now if we can just take out their drone, then we'll be sitting real pretty. Yeah, there we go. And then boom. Got some scrap. The station is a storage site for a military-grade weapon. You find one that can easily be attached to the ship. Ion bomb. Oh, teleporting bomb. For ion damage. Interesting. We might be able to use that to get the 4 systems down. Let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons a couple of notches. It's more than we really needed to. Or less at the same time. Okay, we're definitely going to go to the store and do some repairing. We really need to repair. So do they have anything useful? Heavy ion? Yeah. I don't really like this, so we'll go ahead and purchase the heavy ion. So that will be good. Now we can do more ion damage, and we can power both of these at the same time. Cool. I like this. Let's rearrange the weapons a little bit more logical, and we can power a combat drone. Cool. This looks good. Let's... Another store. No. We don't really have a lot of cash. That'll be fine. Okay. So we're in a solar flare system, so there are going to be some fires on board. The ship gradually overheat until you die. A pirate appears oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. Okay, let's fire on him with both of our ion drives, and we'll send our combat drone in too. We want this over pretty quickly. Now, let's see if I can get my bonus points for knocking out all of the 4 systems at the same time. You get a frantic message. Take everything we have. Just don't kill us. It's not very much. I'm sorry, but your offer is not sufficient. We need more. Okay, that's not too bad for a fire. It's in a little, 2 spots. That'll be fine. Didn't reach the 4. That's okay. Well, we got a little bit more scrap, but that's about it. Fires put out. We better jump before the flare comes. It's just the door system. We'll be fine without it. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they'll no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, we cannot have that. So this will do. We'll keep targeting their engines, which should be helpful. So we'll target their weapons, their engines, and see if we can just get this 4 thing. Can't get 4 systems down with ions at the same time. Pity. We can only seem to get 3. Yeah, that's okay. That will do. We got 4. Seems like we had 4 systems that were ionized. I don't know why we didn't get the achievement. Oh well. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, some scrap. Good. Are we fully repaired? Yes, we are. Do we have enough scrap to do anything fun? Yeah. What would be fun? Yeah. We'll do that. Now let's... Yeah, they're going to hit the exit next time, so we need to skedaddle. You come across an asteroid mining colony. The message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supply of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any spare explosives?" And they don't want to launch a missile. We'll give them a few missiles. We don't really need them. They thank you generously and offer you some scrap in exchange. Not a fantastic deal, but it'll be okay. At least we're getting out of here. So we're going to take the upper branch because I do want to hit the hostile sector. That has a nice nebula. Let's go here and then we'll hit the nebula up. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around. Well, let's attack them. It has a long-range sensor system. That could be fun. Oh, this is so... I could do this without anything but the drone. I'm not gonna do it because there's no point, but all we need to do is send the drone here. It doesn't have any shields. What? Who builds these things? No wonder the Rebel Alliance is gonna lose, because they just give junk like this to their scouts that can't even defend themselves. I mean, a pirate could take that on easy. You access recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with details of the surrounding area. And we got some scrap. Cool. What do we got here? So we know where the store is. We know... Ion Storm. I really don't like Ion Storm, so we will try to avoid that. Let's hit the distress beacon up. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks that must have been illegally mining. You know, I think we'll be nice and try to help them out. You take a few careful shots, but you're exposed to a mineral patch in the rock that reacts violently with your weapon. Shockwave forces you back as debris pelts against your hull. When you regain control, you find there's not much left of the ship. Well, we took a little damage, but so be it. It'll be fine. But we got to repair our drones here. I don't know why we're sending the Mantis to fix it, but it's good experience for him, I guess. Mantis are, of course, not very capable of things like repairs. So this will be good for him. Yeah, see, skilled up. Good. Yeah, fine. We'll send this guy to help him out. He'll take all the credit, just like any good supervisor does. Even though he didn't really do any of the work, but, you know, such is life. Check out the store. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and have some valuable technology for sale. Well, let's fix ourselves up. Teleporter, not interested. Boarding drone. Ooh. I wish I had not purchased that whole upgrade. I would have probably sacrificed the whole to get that boarding drone. Boarding drones are awesome. They're just sheer fury. A Mantis ship lost in the storm hails you. Sensors are out. We have no local telemetry. We'll take yours. Okay. No teleporter. That's fine. There's their engine there. And we'll launch the combat drone. So this will be fine. So what do we got? A lot of damage going on to the ship. Shields are critical. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know when that happened, but... let's get that fire all dealt with. Dealt with quickly. Okay, let's go back. Got a little bit of fuel and a drone schematic, which is good. We want our shields fixed and it'll take too long for the Mantis to do it by himself, so we'll come help you out. Get this all fixed up nice and tidy. And regulation, Federation. Even though we're far, far away from Federation space. We must fix it up though. Try to maintain order. We have 2 ion storms. I don't like those. I think we're gonna have to go through... No, we can... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna visit this guy, and we're gonna cut across, avoiding the ion storms. Black market weapons trader spins you tale of danger of the nebula before pushing his wares. I wish he was going to tell us what his weapon was, because it could be useful, but we'll just attack him. It's just easier that way. Less paperwork. Most definitely less paperwork. They're trying to get away. You can't do that. You goody two-shoes. We'll keep your engine ionized so it doesn't even work. Mwahaha. Better go fix our drone, though, because we're in a little bit of trouble now. They're in some trouble, too, but... No, we're in more trouble than they are right now. Hang on. We'll fire up our breach weapon. And there we go. Now they're toast. So we'll go back to Ion. Nah, it's not a good enough offer. You gotta learn to do these things right. You're pirates. You don't deserve to live. The ship explodes, leaving behind some stuff, but that's okay. Okay. Looking good. So next we'll go here. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships is offering a deal. 1 fuel for 4 missiles. Yes, please. It appears an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, no doubt it'll warn the fleet of your position. Okay, so we target the weapons and the ship and a combat drone. And he's not going anywhere. You would really think that the rebel sensors would know where their own ships are and report those specifically, but... whatever. So we're going to take out the drone because at this point in time, the cockpit is not functional, so therefore it will not work. Three fuel, 1 drone part, that will make up for that. Okay, that's not horrible. Okay, so we're gonna hit this guy, and then we're gonna start to head towards the exit. Do we want to hit the store up? We cross paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet, searching a position for us. Ooh, it's cloaking. Fancy. Let's take out their cloak and their weapons. That seems like the thing to do. There we go, that looks much, much better. Weapons disabled. Cloaking disabled. It's all good. Now the weapons are even broken. We got 1 fuel, 1 missile. Yeah. Okay. Store or not to store? We'll check it out. We have a lot of scrap. Maybe there'll be something good. Cloaking. Do I want cloaking? Sure, why not? I can't really use... Well, it's only 1. I can use it some of the time. But we'll get scrapped up here soon and be able to do more. You jumped into a sector filled with civilian activity. You scanned the various advertisement channels while waiting for your FTL to charge and intrigued by the Grey Market shipwright. Yes, please. That was a good deal. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue our way. No. We don't take tolls. You'll be asking us for mercy here in just a moment. Who are you to set up a toll road here? This is a Federation ship. We deserve to be treated better than this. Than tolls by pirates. Don't know what they were thinking. Oh, that was a mistake to take off my focus off of their weapons just because they were disabled momentarily. Pity. The problem with the combat drones is it takes longer. See, now you're trying to get away with this, but no. I would let you, but you'll just do the same thing to the next poor sap who can't afford to defend themselves like we can. It's the principle of the thing. See, this has a ship. I think we can visit the 3 sectors left. You come across an asteroid mining. They want some missiles. Sure. 1 hull point repaired for 5 missiles. That was a lousy deal. Oh well. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. No, we're not paying a toll. Why won't you people get this through your minds? You don't treat combat ships like this and ask for a toll. You should be offering us a fee for passing through your sector and keeping rid of the evil rebels that are trying to just destroy you. Come on. Maybe someday they'll learn. Who knows? Who knows? Come on. That's one problem with this ship is it's a much slower design. That's okay though. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. No. Yeah. Actually, that's a lot of... Fine, we'll let you go through this time. But be warned. We're just feeling generous, and well, at least we've taken away all your missiles. Oh no, the rebels are here. This was a mistake. Oy. Okay, this is why we have the Mantis. I'm actually gonna... not fire up the breach weapon. I don't have enough power for it. Okay. We gotta let our air out. Okay. So we'll let the Mantis in here go and heal. Or fix up the drones. Okay, we'll close this off. And we're gonna fix up the shields because we kind of need shields. Two people. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna... Foils, this was not the optimal solution here. I have to... So what I'm going to have to do is to have these guys try to escape the vacuum. They're going to come into here, and then they're going to fight me. But we're going to heal up, and they are not. So it'll be okay. Okay. You two get to fixing that. Let's get these doors closed too. I should have done that first. And you get back to captaining our ship. Oh. No. This is bad. Well, we got to get this captain's chair fixed pronto. Now we have a hole to patch. At least we can fix ourselves up here. Control the slug homeworld is somewhere in this nebula. You can't see them, but you know they're watching. Okay. Now, who is almost dead? I don't think anybody is. I think it's probably this guy. Well, we're going to get our ship nice and patched up. Because we're hurting. Ooh, they destroyed half of the hole in our ship. That's painful. Now everything is back to hunky-dory status. I am going to upgrade our sensors and the doors because those are so helpful for dealing with intruders and stuff like that. 2 stores, huh? Interesting. We're gonna go here because we don't really have a whole lot of money. You're relieved to see your sensors blink on. No ships detected. Well, we'll try this one. We're probably just going to repair at the shop. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula this beacon before you have time to make contact. They fade. Let's try to follow them. You get lucky and find them floating not too deep in the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon the wrecked ship. Cool. Well, let's put you in drone. Your duty is to repair the drone controls should it get damaged in a fight. It's a very important duty. Well, I wish I had more, but I don't. A huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he spreads his wares across his helm and is brandishing things at you. Well, we'll get ourselves fixed up as much as we can. And that's it. We'll consider going back to the other store if we... A slug captain hails and invites himself aboard your ship to present a flask of something slimy. Now, most gracious captain, you must join me in a drink to the Alliance. Something slimy. I don't know about this. We'll refuse. The slug feigns offense at your refusal, but you sense the respect your caution. This does not, however, prevent him from returning to his ship and opening fire. Well, why did we let him back on his ship? Cloak. Combat drone. And ion. This probably would have been a better time to get the oxygen down than our last attempt. In fact, you know what? We're gonna do that. I'm gonna still let the combat drone do some damage, but... Wait a sec. We don't need to breach, we can just... In fact, I'm going to take our combat drone back. We're kind of done. We're just going to keep firing on their systems just to make sure they can't repair. They're going to slowly suffocate. Sorry, kind captain, but this is what we got to do. You know, it was a nice attempt, but we're not drinking some slimy liquid that a slug hands us. We just can't quite trust that. No offense. I hope you didn't take any. It's just caution, that's all. They still haven't even fixed their... Oh, they can't fix their engine either. Because it's in a different compartment. Oh, wow, they're totally hosed. You know what? Forget this. We're going to concentrate all of our ion firepower on that one specific target. And that is going to really start to build up, so they'll never be able to fire their weapons at us. They have no way to block at all other than the shields, which are periodically recharged, but they take one hit. Cool. That's a lot of scrap. Yeah, we'll jump back to the store. Let's get ourselves all fixed up. That's much better. There are a number of small stations for travelers in the area, lit up by guiding lights and advertisements. Only slug ships are docked, so you decide it's better to avoid confrontation and stay clear. Well, okay, fine. Might have to jump ship early here. A slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look on board. As he signs off, your system shuts down and the crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. Uh-oh. Okay. So we have people in our med bay. That's not that big of a deal, I don't think. How shall we deal with this guy? Let's cloak, and we're gonna try to breach him. Okay, that's where they are. We're just gonna let them die in the vacuum. Okay, they're firing on this door now. Now, we'll fire the breach on here and their ion on their weapons. Now we have 2 slug invaders in here. Well, that's okay. We'll just go through the door and rinse and repeat. They're actually doing some damage to our shields, but that's okay. We'll let you fix up everything. Hang on. If we're gonna breach, let's breach that and okay, we're gonna stop breaching and go back to our ion drives. That seems like a more sensible approach. Okay, and now we have 2 almost dead slugs. We can deal with them. That'll be fine. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Now, Mantis, go back and fix your stuff up. We get our combat drone going. And this guy is practically dead. Sweet. This is good news. But our oxygen is off. Oi. It's a good thing we noticed that. Slug ship breaks apart and your systems return to normal. We get some little bit of fuel and a drone part, so we at least broke even on the drones in the fight. Yeah. Oh, I haven't given him a station yet. This is your station. Okay. Let's upgrade our power 1 notch, because then we can use our weapons the way that I want to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They might catch up to us on the last one. Should we risk it? You gotta live on the edge a little bit. We'll see what we can do. When it comes to slugs, no news is not necessarily good news. If they're watching, they don't seem to confront you. Okay. If they catch up, it'll only be on the very last one. The slugs here use a tactic you hope you never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system, then charge fire the weapons. You're going to suffocate. Yeah. No. We'll be fine. Let's breach their shield and ion blast their weapons. That seems like a good tactic. Oh, we may as well use our cloaking device too to gain a little bit of time. We should really make that cloaking device more powerful. Okay. Weapon breached. Good. Or the shields are breached. Yeah, they're pretty much dead. We got this, guys. You can go home. A couple fuel, a drone part. And we have our oxygen turned back on. Best of all. Yay, oxygen. Let's go ahead and improve our ability to cloak. It's too late now. Come across asteroid mining. They want missiles. Yeah. I don't know why they keep asking for missiles, but fine, we'll give them some. Upgraded reactor by 1. Yeah, it was an okay deal, I guess. As you jump in, you immediately see an impressive slug pirate ship with the Black Raven painted on one side. They hail you. Greetings! I am the dread pirate, Captain Knights. You must be full of fear, no? You have heard of me, no? No, I haven't heard of you. Well, I've heard of you, and I must see you are dangerous, as they say. I challenge you. Fine. We accept your challenge. Okay. Level 2 shield. Oxygen is in a somewhat reasonable spot. I'm gonna open with kind of my standard tactic of trying to breach something. I'm gonna breach the oxygen in this case. Actually, I'll breach the shield. I should have fired that earlier, but that's okay. Door control might be handy. Shields down. Good. With the breach. We know how dangerous breaches are. I like how they slowly suck the air out too. It's not something that's done very quickly. Which is good. Because we know it really takes a little while for that kind of thing to have an effect. I see the rumors are true. I yield. We are no match for you. Take this and leave us in our shame. Firebomb. That could be fun. And a lot of scrap. So we're going to put our firebomb in. We're going to take out this and put in the firebomb. I don't think the 2 ions are really going to help us out that much. So that'll be fine. Okay. We could have some fun with this. I'm going to have my firebomb be an active weapon of choice. Because it sounds like fun. Oh, good. We made it. Just in time. I was a little bit afraid that we'd be late. And that's it. Oh, they weren't even going to reach us. We had one more turn. We could have explored this system. Ah, we were worried for nothing. Zoltan homeworld. Okay. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you've heard, they anticipate the coming of the war and made preparations to hold their borders. Well, good. I'm not going to do a dead end. Even for a nebula. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears the small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system's not responding. We'll try to help them out. Your crew valiantly keeps up the fire at bay long enough to allow some of the scientists to escape, but it appears to be a losing battle. Before long, you order the retreat. The few scientists they were able to save are distraught but grateful. You'll drop them off at the next station. That's a lot of scrap. I'm going to need some fuel. I'd like to go into the nebula, but we're going to hold off because we probably need some fuel. Rebel ship hails. We did not fight a war to lose to a single Federation ship. Shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. Locks weapons. Okay, let's firebomb him. Let's firebomb his shields and ion his weapons and do a combat drone. I don't think I've ever used a firebomb before, so this will be fun. Let's firebomb. The oxygen sounds like a fun place. No, we're gonna keep firebombing the shields. Actually, we should firebomb somewhere that they don't care as much about. Oh, they're still trying to get the oxygen quickly out. Or to put the fire out quickly. Huh. We did do a little bit of damage though, which is kind of fun. Now the fire's built up more and they're... Oh, good. They're not able to have two people in there fighting it. We took out their captain. Okay, good. So now maybe the fire will spread. Actually, let's put the fire in their med bay next. Ship appears to be powering up its FTL. Oh, we gotta stop using a firebomb. That's using way too much. I'm using all my missiles. Okay, we're gonna go back. They offer you some cargo if you let them live. Yeah, because we used up all of our missiles. We'll take it. But I like the firebomb, but we're gonna hold off. We need to save it. So we're gonna put the ion back into play. Yeah, it seems like a good strategy. I still don't have any fuel. We'll try one more spot. A light asteroid field is entering the atmosphere of a nearby planet. A fireworks show on a galactic scale is little taking the ambience. Program the next jump. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the store and get some fuel. Fix everything. Drone recovery arm is very useful. We'll buy all of their fuel. Just one of those because we can now start using them. Okay, that should do. So we're gonna do some nebula hopping here. Your crew are constantly on the lookout of the windows, checking for hostiles. Tension's almost palpable. We still have a long time, so I'm actually going to take this close one, and then we're going to go a little bit further down. This nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from Zoltron border police. They don't seem to be prepared to risk you leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Oh no. Okay. No big deal. Let's go ahead and cloak. This will be fine. Actually, number 2 should go to their weapons. So what do we got here? Yeah, just a standard fight. Kind of slow, not a whole lot to really do. We'll go ahead and cloak ourselves to prevent a little bit of damage. But that's about all we can really do. They're really in some poor shape here. Oh, we could jump away. Gee, let me think about that one. Yeah, how about no? The rock ship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. They seem willing to buy their lives. You know... No, it's not quite good enough. We need a little bit more. The scrap is more valuable and, you know, they're obviously up to no good. Okay. It's probably worth it. Which is at 100 and... Yeah. We can now take our shields up another notch. We should still have enough power for everything else that we desire. This is good. Inside the nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at distance even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. Let's take a look. As you approach, a kaleidoscope of color fills the view screen and one of your crew begins to age rapidly in reverse, eventually disappearing into nothingness. Let's hope they've just transcended to physical existence and not just been forced out of it. Oh no! Our captain! Our poor, poor captain. Well, we didn't really have a good spot for you, so we'll... Congratulations, Captain. Okay. An asteroid field. Oh no. You've arrived in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Zoltan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weapon will be confiscated. We don't have time for that. We could destroy this without anything, but it's really not going to cost us anything. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so what do we got here? Looks like a pretty standard fight. We're doing okay. There's only 2 guys on board. Seems like we should be able to take advantage of that, but we really don't. We're targeting the right systems, and we'll just let this take its course. They don't really have the power to damage us, so we're just kind of having to take it relaxful. Have a nice, relaxing, slow fight where we crush them to pieces. That's all. We let the asteroid field and the drones do our damage for us and not particularly do anything. What else do we got? They're almost dead. No oxygen. And now they are dead. Yay! Got some fuel. Got some missiles. And we can jump. Distress beacon. We're going to have to backtrack to do anything interesting, so we'll go ahead and hit this up. You arrive to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot. We can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? Sure. Thank you. Here, have this extra scrap. That's a lot of scrap. Thank you, kind sirs. We'll go back to where we were. Is this the asteroid field? Thought it was. That's okay. We're almost out of fuel. You jump into the debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, as Agni escort takes you as attacker and retaliates. The refuse all hails. The Agnis are our allies. Why are you attacking us? You are friends. Well, missiles would not work very well because they would tend to be shot down. So really, this is about the best way that we can make things work. Nice slow battle, but it'll be fine. I think we'll start upgrading our engine a little bit, which will give us some more evasion power. Always handy. Oh no, our captain's seat was down. They're barely doing any real damage to us. I've got to remember that. The only real weapon they seem to have is this weapon, and they can never really get past our shields because we have 3 shields. It would take a lot to break the 3 shields with 3 shots. Now with the ion drives, they're able to sometimes have a chance, but we're evading them. So we're not taking any damage at all, and they are taking damage. So we're okay. Now we've actually taken some real damage. A lot of real damage, actually. We'll go ahead and cloak ourselves. Give ourselves a little bit of a respite from being attacked. Gee, I don't know why this mantis with its, no real arms is having such a difficulty when the robots that are designed to repair things, they're doing just fine. I don't know what his problem is. Ha 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 ha. Humor. Come on. Well, let's see here. What else do we got? Let's go back to our shield duty so we can get our shields or cloaks to that missile's good. I always forget that the best time to cloak is when an enemy has fired a whole bunch of stuff at you, because then you can often just totally miss everything that they shot at you. Like that would have been a really good time too, except for we couldn't. Okay. Wait a sec. We're only using... Why? I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, we're just gonna breach their shields and be done with this fight. If I was using both ion... Oh, okay. That's what happened. We lost our weapons partially, and so that took us out, and so we stopped using all of our ions, which kind of stopped the damage. Cloak. Turn this off, turn our breach on. We'll let our systems come fully online. We were doing so good. Oh yeah, I hate it when this happens. Oh, that's right. Because they have drones, then it's unlikely that we would be able to Why is there... Oh, that was just a ghost image. Because they have drones, it's unlikely we'll be able to shoot them with missiles, so we're not going to waste them. So basically, we have to do things this way. Now, we could flee, but I don't really want to flee. We've taken him down so much, we've got to be able to do just a little bit extra to make this work. I'm sure this will work. Come on. We just got to keep at him with both of our ion weapons, which will keep the shields down. Allowing our drone to fight, and also keeping their combat drones down will be helpful too. Come on. You can do it, combat drone. We have faith in you. We have absolute faith in you. You can do this. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, well, we took out one of their drones, but they took us out too. That's okay, we'll have it back on soon. Cloak and give ourselves a little bit of time for repair. Oh wait, our oxygen system is down. Well, let's go fix that. Because breathing is a good thing. And it is very important. Now we're starting to get somewhere. We could probably use a missile to finish this off, but I don't really want to. We'll be fine. Okay. That's good news. 2. No! What do they do? Foils. We're so close. Oh, one more shot. And we could have taken it, and they finally managed to... Fine. There we go. 3 fuel. Yeah, we definitely lost out on that fight. Well, we're gonna get out of here. Skedaddle. You have to admit, Zoltan space is beautiful, and beautiful places indeed. However, re-engaging the FTL and finishing your mission is your priority, not sightseeing. Okay. Yep, this is the right move. You arrive at Long Ridge Beacon. The FTL drive is charged. You can go to your next sector. You have jumped in the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts off your screens, and you can still see the remains of dying ships sparkling and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Let's scan them. You scan the battlefield, and with the aid of your sensors, you are able to salvage a moderate amount of material from the wreckage. You prepare to jump. That's not bad. It's not bad. We'll take our engine up a couple of notches. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade it one more notch, but I'm not always going to power it. Let's go visit the Mantis. You entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Sure, your hull plating is up to scratch and you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. That's a dead end, so let's go to the store. That's easy. Identify a Mantis trading post. You have scrap. Come quickly before anyone else sees you. We'll fix ourselves up. That is good. I did not know that that was something that even existed. You arrive to find a ship floating off among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? You know, I should have bought some fuel. Oy, that was dumb. Small ship arrives with a message. This automated ship will provide some fuel. Okay, fine. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire. The repair can't do anything. Whoa. We have options. Let's disable their system using ions. Give us a lot of scrap and a little bit of missiles too. Cool. That was helpful. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation's gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the next depot to get us fixed. Can you lead him there? Sure. Give me some scrap and we got a quest marker. Let's go here first though. We're not going to take you directly there. Sorry. The only thing that beacon has to offer is a view of deep space. Well, maybe we should have taken him directly there. Guys should have let us know there wasn't anything there worth seeing. Jeez. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for the help and offer a reward. A little bit of fuel. Okay. A Mantis military scout seems to have just finished a salvage op on a nearby wreck. They have no time. Okay. So let's go ahead and fire up our combat drone. I really feel that this is a prime opportunity to test out our breaching weapon. They're going to teleport on their ship as soon as they get the chance. I'm going to let them. We're going to try to take them out as quickly as we can. Okay. So we're going to open this up and we're going to take our Mantis and send him in here. So they're going to have to flee looking for someplace with air. That's not the direction I wanted them to go. Okay, breach. Wonder if I cloak, then they probably can't teleport. Yeah, they're stuck on my ship now. Okay. The Agnes are not known as good fighters, but that's all I have. What happened to the guy who was there? I swear there was a guy that was there. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. There we go. Okay, and that's okay. So we'll have you go. They're probably going to teleport back on our ship again at some point in time. Let's go fix this up. I will fire one more breach. Yeah. Now we're just down to... Okay, that works. Got some decent stuff. That will do just fine. Let's get ourselves all patched up and back on our merry way. Good. 3 fuel. So we did get some fuel, that's good. Guess we can go here and then we'll jump out of the system. A star! Oh no, intruders on board. This is one of the rare times where opening the oxygen is absolutely the right thing to do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and jump even though I have intruders to keep the flames from... Scanners are showing intelligent life on a nearby planet. Let's investigate it. I'll try to communicate peacefully. Yeah, we would need slugs to do anything with that one. I've seen that story before. Okay. So far, so good. Let's send Mantis to our... Actually, it doesn't matter, because he has self-healing anywhere in the ship. Let's go to our next sector. Zoltan controlled. And we have no fuel. I really hate it when this happens. Refugee ship from Rebel system advances system. It seems surprised to see you stranded in midst of waves following you afar in hopes of leading you to Federation space. Gives me a little bit of fuel. Yay. We have a lot of money, so let's check out the store. Mantis crew is hunkered down in the abandonment of a long-dead space whale. Okay. Automatic... No. Nah. Well, we'll get some more fuel because we're too low. Boarding drone. Done. Oh, this is exciting. This is very, very, very exciting. Okay. I have waited to test out a boarding drone for a very long time. And we'll finally get to do it this run. I'm excited. As you wait for the FTL drive charge, you have to expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes. Okay. I'm still going to do a little bit of nebula exploration. You jump to the calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as the rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. Okay, we'll go ahead and send a combat drone. And standard tactics, fire on the weapons. They have 3 shields. It's probably not going to make a huge difference, but I'll go ahead and cloak for a little bit. It'll be fine. Let's see what else we got. Eventually we'll have his shields and engines destroyed, and so our hits are going to get a lot more likely, which is what's happening now, and they have a hard time repairing themselves. So there's no real need to jump anything because they can't fix themselves. These scouts are usually pretty easy because of that. It's so much harder when you have the ability to fix everything. When your enemy has that ability, that is. Give a cloaking a little bit of chance to give us a break. Not really going to make much of a difference. Actually, you know what? I should really... I may as well do that. It's not hurting anything. Come on. Two more hold. You can just be destroyed now. Anytime, it'll be fine. There we go. That's better. Got a couple missiles, some drone parts. That's not bad. Not bad. We'll go to the nebula. The nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk to you leaving their coordinates and open up fire. Okay. Well now. I am going to use my boarding drone. Teleporter. Oh, that's perfect. That is so good. Okay. So they won't be able to get back. Oh, they already teleported back. Oh no, they're fighting me off. I can't tell. Not having sensors makes this so tricky. Yeah. They're fighting off my border drone in their teleporting base, so they can't teleport back. And they're just gonna die there. I just have to run from them. My boarding drone is almost dead, but that's okay. I want to destroy... Okay, it's on fully automatic mode. Okay, and I've destroyed them, I think. Oh, wait. Now they're trying to breach my med bay, so that's... breaching the oxygen is not good, but that'll be fine. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and close this up. So we have a little bit of air, and there we go. Send you back. In fact, let's send everybody back to their stations. Okay, let's fire on their weapons and on their engine, I guess. Boarding drone died, but he almost was successful. We'll be able to take it this time. They have some serious weaponry. Wow, they have some serious weapons. But that's okay. We're going to send our boarding drone and we will exterminate them this time. Perfect spot, right in the weapons. They're going to have to try to fight me, and they only have one person, so they're going to fail to do a whole lot, and then we will have control of the ship. I like this. Our oxygen is becoming repaired. Oh, they have the med bay, so let's start firing on the med bay with the ion engines for whatever it's worth. We'll actually have everybody go back to their assigned stations. Take out their... Yeah, I figured that was the tactic he was going to take. Really, really wish that I could send him to go finish the guy off, but it's not how boarding drones work, it appears. But the med bay is not working, so that's going to delay him, and meanwhile I can take out his weapons. So this is good. This will still be fine. Looks like somebody's going into the captain's seat. Come on, take out their weapons, boarding drone. You can do it. I know they have a lot of weapons, but we have faith in you. For all the good my sensors are doing here in the ion field. Okay, he's fully healed, yeah. And now they're going to fix that, but there's still a hole in there, and there's no oxygen, so he's going to have a real hard time. Their weapons are out. Whoops. Send another boarding drone to them. Okay, this time, hopefully we can take him out. Okay. So we're actually attacking their cloaking systems while they were engaged. They're basically as good as dead at this point in time. It's just a matter of waiting for it to happen. I don't think they can take on my boarding drone, especially not if their guys can't be healed. I've never actually fully done this though. This is kind of exciting. Let's see how this works. It's taken a lot of boarding drones though, but this is a rock ship. Rocks are tough. They're built like rocks, literally. Come on, you can do this. Wow, this is taking forever. Wonder if there's ever gonna be a point where they'll come and try to attack me with their final guy. Well, eventually we'll have the oxygen taken out and then they won't have any choice. Yeah, this is all of the really tough stuff. The engines can't be as strong as the other stuff. Cockpit, you can't upgrade very much. The medbay you can upgrade, but only to 3. I think we've defeated all of the really powerful stuff already. It's just the slow and steady race at this point in time. I don't think we need to use both of our ion blasts on the medbay anymore though. We're going to start taking out the oxygen, and hopefully this will speed up the fight a little bit. Okay, teleporter's down. Next, oxygen. Come on. Things I try to do. I've never captured a ship alive though. I didn't realize how long this would take. The last guy must be in that med bay still trying to heal. And he must be almost dead or else he would have come out already. Huh. Well, the cockpit seat was more powerful than I thought it was. There's our last guy. He's just waiting in the med bay. But the med bay is not functioning because I'm continuing to barrage it. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Sorry, it's probably not the most entertaining thing, but I'm learning something. 86 scrap. Nice. Okay. We're not going to do this again against rock. That was too slow. But we learned something. The Zoltan are fascinated by other species. That's a lot of damage. Anti-personnel would have worked better if we had it earlier. Okay, that'll do. Lightning storm going on here. Lovely. At my house. Ha! I knew if someone would fall under a dastardly trap. It appears this distress beacon was nothing more than decoy for a pirate ambush. Oh, pirate ambush. Well, we got a pirate ambush for you. Oh, that's funny. They teleported into the space where I hadn't even bothered to close the door yet. You know what? We'll let the mantis there fight him. Okay, close the door now. We'll be waiting for you. They seem to be sensitive about this teleporter. They don't like it when you mess with that. Okay, this is much, much easier fight. Oh, thank goodness. That's how you're supposed to use the boarding drones. Good. Let's go back to here. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility to say research genetic distortions due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. We'll participate. Give us some scrap. Good. Now what? I want to increase my drone control by 1. Yeah. That's what I want. And we'll upgrade the doors too. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm going to take the quick way around and we'll see if we can meet up the exit long ways. You come to a quiet part of Zoltan space and encounter an ancient Zoltan man who has managed to harness the power of spatial rift, but seems to be driven completely mad by power. Choose your doom. Slug. Do not be fooled, Federation, by soft underbelly. You detect a wormhole open up, and seconds later, a slug ship is attacking from the other direction. Okay, well, yeah, that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and breach the shields. Oh, we don't need to breach the shields. We'll breach the weapons. Actually, let's breach the oxygen. That's more fun. I gotta say, I thought the boarding drone would be a lot more fun, but it's not proving to be as much fun as I had thought it would be. That's okay though. It'll be fine. Famous last words. There's no oxygen in the shield compartment. That's interesting. Okay, hang on. This is an opportunity. Not enough power. Engine. Good. Cloak. And heavy ion there, light ion on the... Actually, let's focus both of them on the med bay. Oh, good. That's a fun spot for a breach drone to be. Okay, now that they're not healing as much, we'll... Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to actually do that. That's okay though. It'll be fine. Let's send everybody back to their station. I seem to have forgotten to do that last time. That's okay. Now is the time for a boarding drone. Because their ships are almost, well, that was a waste, but that's okay. Okay, whatever. We're still learning. When he sees you've emerged victorious, the Zoltan man enters a rage, rift through tears apart space until the Zoltan implodes, sending a blast wave of scrap and salvage dragged here by distant worlds in your direction. That's a lot of scrap. That is a lot of scrap. If only I could speak. One, two, three, four. No. There's no way. I can't make it to the exit. I hit the Federation. You received a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps away from us. Can you help us out? Sure. Thanks. If you can just give us a count of their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Upon examining your map, you realize you won't have time and need to get to the Federation base. You leave this quest for another day, but they give me some metal anyways. Cool. You arrived at a long-range beacon. A ship refueling station is here. It's a good price. Yeah, sure. We'll stock up. Nope, we gotta go. The last stand. Let's do this. You arrived at Outpost. What's the meaning of this? Who are you? Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief. Yeah. It's settled. The rebels here matter moments. They do what you can. They give me some fuel. Tell me to go help out. Okay, we got the big ship, but we have to go help. Let's do this. You arrive to see a number of Federation forward carriers and dreadnoughts. This must be a system of high importance. Yeah, okay. We want to... Let's hit up the repair, because they'll give us stuff, and we need some drone parts for sure. We've been going through those way too quickly. Good. Let's go to the base. Do they have anything? You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of the fleet skirmishes with rebel forces. You hang back, avoiding conflict. We have more important things to do. I wonder if I can get the repair too. This is it, the rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Okay. Cloak, combat, breach. So let's see here. This is the teleporting phase. So if I can blast... This is not the teleporting phase. This is the cloaking phase. I can't possibly take out all of their weapons, but I can take out their cloak. Should have probably upgraded my weapons some. I'll do that between fights. I'm really not that well equipped. Although I do have the boarding drum, which is nice. Let's go ahead and cloak. So let everything miss us. Okay. That's okay. That is a breach. Okay, we'll have you go in. We'll keep breaching the weapons because if we keep their weapons down, then they'll eventually not be able to attack us as well. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I like that strategy. Suppose we could send the border. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send it. That is the worst spot for the border to go, because he's going to be stuck there. I mean, the good news is that weapon is as good as toast. We destroyed it! Yay! Oh, wait! Darn. Just as you finally get the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. Okay. Got some fuel. What were we going to upgrade? Let's upgrade that and our weapon. Weapon upgrade does not help us. Drone doesn't help us. This is the one that I like the least because they use their boarding drones. Well, it's a pity, but we'll have to do. You chase down the flagship, discover it's heavily damaged. Scans indicate it's rejected power to the drones. Okay. I really dislike this fight. So we're breaching the drone with absolute haste. We must destroy that drone. Intruders detected. Okay. Let's take these two guys and have them... You two. Come on. Come on, Mantis. What's your problem? Well, we two can play this game. We'll fire our drone at... Oh, the boarding drone got blowed up. Lovely. Well, I'm going to fire everything at the drones. This is not good. This is not good, people. I don't know why the border drone decides that it needs to be in there to fix this, but okay. We got this. So that's fine. Let's get you patched up. Anytime there's a power surge, that is an excellent time. Oh dear. This is gonna hurt. That was a breach drone. Okay, lovely. So no oxygen. No sensors. Engine breached. Yeah, this is gonna go well. I'm gonna so die. Well, of course. I had my shields disabled. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done, Serval, but unfortunately, I didn't see your message in time. I'm going to have to figure this one out a little bit better. But we made progress. This was a noble fight. This is all I'm going to do for tonight. Thank you guys for coming in and watching me, and I appreciate everything you guys do. Let me know if you got any tips for this in the future, or you know, any questions or whatever, and I'll do what I can. I think I'm going to try this one more time sometime soon, and Monday I'm going to try a new game. The new game that takes Mars exploration to a whole new level. It'll be a lot of fun, but figure I'll do something special for Labor Day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Until next time, keep on track and take care.